Maneva na sema PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV de osia dem yopo.
Mugabe mase ya oye ejuma ewa TV XYZ and afenso no Power FM. Ede ensembi atudra anasa wato ensembi amane the President of the Republic of Ghana. Yeah, what I say, some people in the national security are planning against him. Yeah, omopese oma President John Dramani Mahama Nejuma difficult. Na Mugabe Masi and the best person to explain the details of Nensema Oka. Na say and Oka Nense.
We say ebi ade mani hu no enye no na woso ana ade mani hu no nye bi no na Alesta woso ne yeden ehu when the brief president and Opebi or man security briefing.
Oh, the national security coordinator.
National security coordinator. CDS reported to national security.
Every one of the officers.
Security will know. Obia report
goes
to
there, and the final person goes. That's the national security coordinator.
Only the brief
one. The word is coordinator, so he coordinates.
No, I just want to know. He coordinates all the security.
No,
only president.
Police penny, IGP, CDS, migration boss, fire service, prisons. Obia goes to him, and he approves all the information.
The rank is
rank.
DCO, Deputy Commissioner.
Oh, yeah, ACP for how many years? I am promoted.
8 years.
He was denied for 8 years.
8 years.
Meanwhile, in the service, every 4 years,
leave it here.
Okay.
Say, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, Otimi. Group of people will be. It was security man. Or my plan is so mobile manage my day. I difficult for him. And the Americans is here. I know what I'm talking about. Yes. They want to make the man's job difficult for him.
It is James' job.
No, Alista. What's a man me kasa me nimdia me yada.
I mean, what would you like for?
O mabu kobi se o mo ba ma papa na me say mama na bi sa o say the rank ye say
DCOP.
One more rank ni say. Police service
CCOP na pen.
Thank you. Yeni CPO for me bebre. Ana ona o ye DCOP. Now or your ACPO, you two of any promote to the DCOP, and the national security coordinator.
Say if Rebi in was running tea in Kunyabu.
Unless I'm making a point.
It is our salutu.
All the security has better a best salutu. Fantastic. So they were so 1 year then, and they have started, and they started yesterday. And some of the men that he's working with yesterday, they have transferred some of the men. Yes, the investigation team that he has set up to help him to achieve his aim, they have transferred some of his men.
Oh, then this one he must know.
No,
please. You must tell him.
No, Alisa, me say the
Mugabe, use the legal word correctly.
Yeah,
they have been illegally transferred. Transfer is a legal word. It's not transfer.
With immediate effect.
Me will letter be.
Listen to me. No. I'm not here to read any letter.
Yeah, me will letter be.
With immediate effect. He is the boss. So, Mr. Osman, if you are listening to me, John Mahama will give you a Mwaduwaya National Security Coordinator. From Atankuniga Biga Mugabe Masi. Mitarochi, meaning dear John Mahama for 8 years here, young promote war. That's your 12 year, Yama DCOP, near Baby National Security Coordinator, and all the security couples also will report it to you. And ye Adumbio
face saving.
Yeah, don't be yo. One kwa amfesi kan koto sa appointment no. Any Ghanaian was national security minister. And yes, I want national security coordinator. Say ba ko pe. No national security minister. And I will your head. But for we na head then is from. Don't let people sabotage you. I'm saying it on authority, and I know what I'm talking about. Yes,
you know how
I know what I'm talking about.
You know he's a smooth operator.
I trust the man.
Yes, he's a smooth
I trust the man.
He's a smooth operator.
Very calm, very humble.
Yes.
So, Mr. Osman, you are a lawyer. And I trust you. I trust you and your men. Mr. John Mama on your appointment. That is why I'm saying I will never sit anywhere or sit behind any console and criticize your mama. Say appointment we and find the crime. Many people will deserve this appointment. Now what maintain the Jim said you are the appointing authority.
2 minutes shawunsa.
It will be BI SSNS about appointing or the 2 minutes no be a trouble being gonna say what best sabotage it, what best bring that person down because the rank will be no. Those transfers let them cancel it. Let them cancel it with the immediate effect. Yes, without fear or favor. Let them cancel it. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. We say enough is enough. Let them cancel it with immediate effect. I'm not here to mention names. Let them cancel it with immediate effect. They don't want you to succeed. They don't want you to succeed.
The emphasis is yours.
Yes, but I'm telling you, take it. You will succeed. Ghana for you now, Bebo say. You better to say the Muhammad Al-Hassan, IGP or Koda Dada, and you above visibility. Yes, Muhammad Al-Hassan here.
Yes.
Legacy. Jadin power baby be our beko. And then the partner tell me that's only no problem. Come for you better hand there. What's what tell me culture or Basso Babesrami. What background one from you? Me afraid you mama be do why then wa packing the car wa hair came me dada. What's it called you where I'm saying what's it for 2012 I'm setting Ofori one-on-one on Radio Good. Not done 15th October. 15th November 2012. I said me by just 2-3 weeks and yet and Mahama won.
Yeah,
and me be do Radio Good one na Ofori a year different program. Mr. President, your friend is saying, good morning, Mr. President. I want to work with you on Multi FM.
Yes.
And that was it. I want to start here. And it's a menami, Sakamedi Bonnie, and me do Radio Good and meet me for her. Menami, my age more than another for Mediboni, I commit me for her. And that Dr. Kwakuti, when in your Didi Yamicha sending a message is here. No one my general managers, a CEO, I want an anonymous FM. Every group of companies was sending say I'm watching you live from Kumasi. Me Gibonia let me obey me I save me number test me. Yes, but we but the be can fall on and don't also the edge. We are national security coordinator. John Mahama me say we DCOP. Now we ACP. You two baby and you DCOP. When him GD wo and what do akwakoto. And you depend on about happy. Say you do a quack do some pension, but in Yamina Yaday, a pigeonipa.
But must it be someone's happiness?
And no, sometimes, like I say, every institution, baby, I could be a room, now about the bay. See me, Alessa, about the bay, and baby, about the bay, the position, so betoying, about the bay. But Yamina Shinipa, Mr. Osman. National Security Coordinator, Nyankopon was shower. Nipa bonphobia or mobile planning bibia against you and your team. I know my Jumano. They will fail. They will fail. They will fail. Omoba could dim concern, but they will fail. Omoba proton near but they will fail. They make us want to say, we wish you a woman. No show with DNA with ye. That is all. Listen. Many people can major here and half you know dealing with the topics. Set of the nation address. Excellency John Mahama or touch on education sector, or touch health sector, or say odo vino, a besamba back him, or touch on energy sector, say Dumisono obe fixe or touch on the economy or say economy na atetia pansam when you be okoblemuno when imdienti or kind of Ghana for Trabama, he's going to fix it. Manesha say in free Alessa Tahiru Nelson, senior political analyst and deputy CEO of the Airwaves.
Without salary.
Thank you.
Now, Mugabe Mase a word of caution, President John Dramani Mahama say unshare national security now people are planning against him. What is answer no eba no almost sign a kasafa the State of the Nation address.
Well, for Gabi, and we share democracy more. We have come a long way, and yesterday was one day which impressed me a lot about the democracy. It gave me confidence about the process near the confidence the President John Dramani Mahama, friend John Abebio Dramani Mahama, Nidino no John Abebio Muna Moye Abebio, yes.
The second
coming of John. So Wasa Abebio into Bao no Wachene Bobio. So he has had experience at the presidency before. Or no, not once, not twice. This is a third clinch, whether you like it or not. Because Ofori-Atta, someday in July 2012, when he didn't know he got to work, by evening time, 8 o'clock, he was being sworn in as president. During that short time, he saw a caretaker in Fahon, Kakra no be winning national elections in Kasa 2012, and Otenemu. So I like to recount these things for people to know what he has gone through, the tutorship that he has gone through. Then, with all the works he was doing, building hospitals, schools, giving us roads, investing in our future, giving us sinking fund, NHIS fund, GET fund, putting money behind us when it came to the oil and other things. They lied about him and got him out of power. He himself, one of his adverts, he gave him out during that time of the campaign. The one that he was driving a bus.
Yes.
That the people were getting that.
Ad.
Yes, he said that, okay, you let them go. When their journey is bad, they will come back. So look at him and his patience. Even when he was in power.
It was in 2016.
Yeah, it was in 2016. And some of these things happened. He showed great magnanimity that he was a bigger person. He had the temerity to carry us on. Buzia in his time said you must have the large capacity to stomach nonsense if you wanted to do politics. And I'm sure Mahama demonstrated that capacity during that time. And when he even came into opposition, the kind of things they said. Charlie, I believe some of the things they said. I'm telling you, the man has houses in Dubai. The bad things they said about, you sit somewhere, they say, Mahama, he's the cause of our problems. You find NDC people saying these things. We're in opposition. But you see, with time spoke his story for him. He was not corrupt. All the issues of corruption they put against him, he didn't leave his home at Cleft. He was always there. He stayed on. Of all the investigations they did, the people around him who they arrested to BNI, trying to make them uncomfortable and other things, they found nothing bad about him. So even in 2020, I said that we won the elections. If you look at the results where we were, at least we are at 106. We came to 137. We appreciated by 31 seats. The sitting government at the time had 169 seats. They lost 32 of their seats and came to 137. But at the presidential level, we couldn't show much, and then we gave it to them. So come 2024, the message was clear and simple. It was the first time we were putting a woman vice presidential candidate in 2020, and people thought that, she was not properly marketed, and who is she, and people didn't know her. With time in 2024, people had heard her. I'm sure her acceptance speech when JM named her the second time for the 2024 elections is what cemented everybody's thinking about this perfect professor who taught me at the university. I'm so proud to have sat in her classroom. She's so intelligent that when you are sitting at the back, the naughty ones, if you don't want to listen, she has a way to get your attention. The question will come to the last person at the end to get everybody involved in the classroom. I'm sure that is what she will do as vice president. She's going to get everybody involved in Ghana, making sure, because her actions, her attitudes, and look at how she supported JM going to the elections. Very calm. Yesterday when I saw her demeanor, didn't you see the balancing act yesterday? A woman, female chief justice, then the president who is a male. Yes, then you see the president, the speaker of parliament, a man, then the vice president also female. So yesterday it was 50-50 on the stage. That one, the affirmative action here, Juma Bro. So it should trickle down. And I'm saying that the kind of things he touched on. One thing that runs through, he had accolades all across during his speech. he came up with one word or the other. You understand? He talked about the Onyado ambulance. He introduced some tree into his vocabulary. Then he talked about
sloganeering.
Yes, sloganeering. Then the Mahama Cares program or Batampa program. Then he talked about the Inkukon Kiti. That's why I got everybody laughing. Do you know why? The food import bill of this country is so high that if everybody takes in chicken or everybody takes in chicks and rears them to about 100 or 200 of them in their households, what we mean is that we'll have meat cheap and easy on our dining table to give us the protein we need as a people. We will not go out there and go and buy the carcass, excuse me for my use of word, that we go and buy in the that is imported into the country. Now we have our live chickens in our homes being reared by us, being looked after by us, growing, and then we'll bring them to our table. So you talked about the agriculture policy, agriculture transformation and industrial project that he was going to bring about. Then the farm to food dining table project. I mean, when you listen to him, you see that there is hope. As a blind man who he says betu boabo and in NCB buso sana mokano. I see the friend say obetu boabo and in NCB buso. Where you know his eyes are clear. His blindness was that he was in opposition for 8 years and he saw all the things you did bad against this country and he wants to right the wrong. Into the nice boni na amoye eniso. Wahube bi amoye kosi yeni nyina. And he has good intentions and goodwill to come and help transform this country. Into utie ne kasana, nyoma bi oka ho asem corruption. Osi supi. Say mu amu fi say mu jane no. They is asking that your assets be frozen. Freeze till the time investigations are over. That's what I'm saying, Mugabe. Ken Ankasani is a Soviet character. Onu oji musika wo botan. Oji musika wantua. Yesi ko provide this diamond facility for when tua then Keligaja Popo ni papa oji musika $20,000 allegedly do data bank when tua. Then amu tam down economy the share in sa. So so as a senior a jamwa penny na wo wako yi nam kese bunso e wo apumu a no aba no aba chichi bunso no wona nim se hweso maye bob and they see here no exactly that's what happened. We gave our fish to the cat Ken, and now we are looking for pepper soup. There's no meat in there, there's no fish in the pepper soup. He has run away. Do you hear Johnny? Me see if he comes to this country, come and look for me. Yeah, I went to the same secondary school. Wanted was a medical man. Immediately he declared him wanted. Mugabe immediately he declared him wanted. These lawyers and people thinking around him had to run fast to beat the law. If he say he's a fugitive, for him it will soil his name. So what has he got to do? He has to give you something to confirm that he's really sick and definitely he will going to come back, so that you also withdraw what you have said about it. And that's exactly his trick worked again. He will trick them and he will come. It will lead to the sacking of the OSP. I'm telling you, can never mind Pamono. Or the Mobile said December 5th, you mark Mugabe, you mark Baby and Sionka. Or the Mobile called December. So the Muko me, or beside Chamo, 7 months account, no the Marco December. December is or underground. He's enjoying life in Windhoek, Namibia. He has disguised himself and blowing your money there. Every evening be on a nightclub. But I would say, you know the person you are dealing with. He had a plan coming to Ghana's economy. Mugabe, oh, maybe. Yes, he will come again. He had a plan. Young Freezy, young for ice block Dada Nibi, ice block Dada na. It take about 30 years and sana nanino. Young for being freezing the state assets. Mitrao unkatitino. Omo aye bo mudi. Ananado ko 40 said John Ofori-Atta Ken Papamo. They drank wine when they heard that a champion and co had come to Accra to come and face the accusers. They knew they were going to die. And when they were shot, they celebrated. They knew they had come to serve the country. They were soldiers. They were not afraid of their actions. So when they were called to Accra by junior officers, they came to respond to their call. Omo nya lawyers. A champion didn't buy TV. So question say, Bisa, I don't know. He should have given correct answers. He should have been a little calmer. He should have answered the people, but he didn't. No, Lusu. Oh, Nyankopo, I wish I were there. I was grown to tell this man to say something. He died. He was killed at the time he was killed. He was barely 49 years. Yes, he was born 23rd September 1931 and shot on 16th June 1979. I always try to recount this history so that we will learn a lesson. Look, John Mahama didn't talk about that two-thirds majority in parliament and what you'll be using it to do. Most of the criminal things that goes on, we must use a two-thirds majority to block it. What is it? Look at our minerals and our minerals resources. Do we get advantage for it? We are only getting 3 to 6% for our gold. We should go to parliament with the 2/3 and block that thing. Henceforth, any gold, we have to. It has to be done. Not even I am even asking because I champion that you people short. He nationalized our mines to 55% of our shares in Ashanti Goldfields, in all our mining companies. That is how later on, years on, people were talking about AGC shares. Now they are 2 years started. Yes, it was a bad act. They took bribe.
In 2006.
They took bribe. PC appeal for 20,000. You be able to bribe. And some of them pass it on. PC appeal for YGP. Yes, allegedly on the parliament. Say parliamentarians in Yaji. I'm saying that Mugabe at 703 no na mining law no. Ama galamsey na tiake say. So if JM is to stop the galamsey, he must make sure we use the 2/3 to stop Act 703. Let's go and reform that law. Say me okoko or masasisu. Not go the PMU in commercial quantities. I'll have to lose my right of the land to the state. In so doing, they pay compensation depending on the age of my cocoa trees. If my trees are old, I get less compensation. Then my houses, they value it and then they pay me and then they send me off. They bring machines, come and mine the gold in my land. I'm not part of the company. I don't have skills to work and also earn some of the golden money. And then people come and take the money and take it away and only leave 3 to 6%. Even the community in which I live, some of the money is not left there. Not even a percentage of it. They take all to Accra. So you think that now that they have brought the geodetic maps into the rural areas and they are pointing directly to where the gold is, they'll come and tell you that they have gold in their land. I'm asking you, they'll mine it themselves. They'll go local and mine it themselves. You have to change Act 703 in order to involve the communities and local people to also be direct beneficiaries.
But can I be president?
Yes, we have to do it. So the 2/3 majority, look at the lithium. Don't give it away at only 20%. 75 or no, kita ni machine wa betu. Yetianika oko. The lithium in Bayan and Fanoho. We go to another market, go and look for anybody who is prepared to buy a lithium at international prices where we fix it. Look at our cocoa. We cannot. Every year we have to go and take loan. Loan is syndicated. So this year we have to struggle to buy our cocoa. So he spoke extensively about cocoa. What has gone into the destruction of our cocoa, galamsey activities, climate change, many old people who are also into cocoa and the aged population and other things. So he spoke at length, and he particularly, like I said, he's going to do well because the Nenesi kwa paso. Inti yenye beta na chini afa na ba kuno so asa aka ho na afide yodium koniboko yodium ni odi na chini adwumpa ni akomapa because it is on the right path by yesterday's statement that he has set this nation on, and collectively we all must support him to succeed as a president who has come back for the second time. As for John Abebio, drama no. Sankofa. Yes, Sankofa no intimidate money din ankasa. John Abebio. The drama never ceases. Into John Dramani Abebio, dramatic Mahama. Hey, Udin ankasa na ebebri nyamishira obebi awo.
Fire. Listen one and akusipoko. Over to you. Na mamu corner me share messages few ones I'm out for a day about also my regards to Alessa Nelson and Listerwell. No fire tenders by MPP since 2010 and 2011, and that NDC left power not even one. Like I say, power fire tenders from motor from President Mills and Mahama. MPP by Roman top fire tender back. This is coming from Dr. Gezi. Dr. Gezi, a former fire service training. Ononedia or the Abba Enono. Or say you are on point. And also Nedia or the Abba Enono. Dr. Gezi. The board chairman.
Not on the board chairman.
Fantastic. Alessa Nelson, good one there. We need Madam Patience Bafuboni as Director General of Prisons. She has served Ghana Prison Service from 1987 till date. Most experienced among the directors at the headquarters.
Oh, Mugabe, our research is yielding fruit. And when we look at the so many years, 38 years.
No, 32 years.
32, no, say 1987.
87?
Yes.
87.
Okay, so before the Republic.
Yes.
No, sir.
Woman.
Wow, that's beautiful.
So this service down to me for also. Mugabe, for the experience, we have transfer.
So 3 years.
Oh, young from Manu, not Manu, some red mean, then you're not 30%.
And when they were 3 years,
icing on the cake.
Mausi.
ma wo se no de fire ne de on the danakwem on the say je me srew
Basintale so no
Mali no de Samuel Basintale immigration service on the no the top floor on the yen clear obi am fanin ko no no so ko ye adwuma ne na o man fanin to mapampla
Dedi kama Mamena Pendream TV ase. Na so far so good. Say open online portal e wo Ghana. Nipa share, nipa follow, nipa comment here. To my best of knowledge, without any biases, Pendream TV.